Much better. Now I guess the first place we should start is, what is depth of field? Depth of field is the range in front and behind of a designated focusing distance that appears in acceptable focus, meaning the portion of the scene that appears in sharp focus. This is determined by subject distance, focal length, aperture, and image format. With the subject's distance, the closer you are, the smaller the depth of field is possible. Now the greater the distance from the subject, the larger the depth of field. The focal length of a lens determines its angle of view. Using a small focal length gives you a deep depth of field, whereas a large focal length gives you a shallow depth of field. Now aperture is how much light you're letting in. The smaller the aperture, the larger the depth of field will be. Now if you open it all the way, your depth of field will be shallower. And last is the image format. Right now the Panasonic is running a 3CCD chip, which looks something like this. Now with the Red Rock added, it's running a 35mm format, which looks like this. First off, you want to have the right equipment. You'll be signing out a camera, the Red Rock, some lenses, and a tripod. After you have all that together, you'll start assembling the Red Rock. Take the hood off the camera, you won't be needing it. Take off any filters like a UV filter, as the Red Rock will be cutting down a lot of light already, and you don't want to be losing any more. Then you'll want to put the base plate onto the camera. Now you'll screw in the acromat. Now the hard mount adapter kit to the SIN screen. Now attach the SIN screen to the acromat. Now you'll slide the rods in. Make sure the iris is on manual and set the iris to open. Now time to back focus. You'll zoom out to find the motor and the top of the glass, and you'll focus on the ground glass. And once that's in focus, you'll pull focus on the lens until the image is in focus. Once you have the perfect focus, you want to zoom in until there's no vignetting, meaning no black corners. Once that's perfect, you want to tape down the focus ring on the camera. Use electrical tape as it won't leave residue. Be careful not to bump the rings. Now, use the neoprene band that comes with the Red Rock. Time for the lens. Make sure you open the lens right up to its largest aperture. Now we will throw the follow focus on. There's 3 size gears. Find the right one for your lens. Make sure you have the right screws as well. Tighten it a little more than finger tight, as you don't want it to slide on the focus ring. and use a dry marker to mark when it is in focus. Once that's all on, you can pull focus with the follow focus. To attach the camera and the Red Rock system to a tripod, put the camera base plate on the bottom of the mount for the Red Rock. Just like this. So now you got the Red Rock all together, and you know a bit about depth of field. Now get out there and make some amazing shots!